The ancient Greeks, known for their Stoic philosophy, advocated the timeless principle of know thyself. In our contemporary digital era, understanding our personalities and unlocking our potential has become a pertinent challenge. In this video, we will explore 8 transformative Stoic techniques designed to facilitate a profound self-awareness journey. Seize this opportunity to delve into the intricacies of your own mind, unlocking its limitless capabilities. If you are committed to personal growth and deep self-discovery, stay with us until the end. Embark on a journey toward a more self-aware version of yourself. Observe yourself as if you were a stranger, scrutinizing your thoughts and actions. Have you ever pondered how differently you might behave if you detached yourself and observed your actions and reactions as an outsider? This concept forms the essence of a potent Stoic technique, observing oneself with the detached curiosity of a stranger. Frequently entangled in our web of emotions and biases, we often possess a clouded view of our true selves. Let's simplify it. Imagine you are watching a movie where you are the main character. How would you evaluate the actions and choices of this character? This perspective offers a valuable tool for self-reflection, enabling us to gain clarity on our behaviors and fostering a path toward genuine self-awareness. Shifting your perspective enables a more objective view of yourself, aiding in the identification of habits and reactions that may not align with your desired self. This isn't an exercise in self-criticism. Instead, it's about gaining clarity. When observing a stranger, emotional baggage is absent, allowing you to see their actions objectively, whether good or bad. The objective is to cultivate a clear and unbiased view of ourselves, echoing the Stoic principle of observing without judgment, akin to a scientist conducting an experiment. In moments of rising anger, the Stoic approach involves stepping back and questioning the root cause. Watching your emotions as if they belong to someone else brings surprising clarity. Rather than being swept away by emotions, understanding their roots becomes possible. This practice is not about suppressing feelings but gaining insight from a detached perspective. In a world where emotions can be as fleeting as social media trends yet as impactful as real-life decisions, this shift in perspective, though challenging, is powerful. Remember the Stoic wisdom of Seneca: we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By objectively observing yourself, unnecessary suffering caused by misconceptions and overreactions diminishes, leading to a more peaceful and authentic life. To fully embrace yourself, including the good, bad, and ugly aspects, is the next step. Similar to how one might focus on flaws when looking in the mirror, it's easy to fixate on mistakes or disliked parts of our personalities. Constant self-criticism weaves an unkind inner narrative. However, true growth commences with the acceptance of every facet of oneself, acknowledging the whole self without denial or an exaggerated emphasis on the negatives. Stoicism encourages a balanced perspective rather than merely focusing on the bright side. It's about acknowledging the authentic side. It guides us to embrace our complete selves. Accepting every facet, including flaws, doesn't signify a resignation from improvement. Instead, it marks the beginning from a foundation of honesty, and within honesty lies the power to initiate change. As wisely articulated by Marcus Aurelius, accepting the elements bound by fate and loving those brought together by fate is essential, and it should be done with wholehearted sincerity. This acceptance forms the bedrock of genuine transformation. Here's a practical approach. Jot down your strengths and weaknesses, confronting uncomfortable truths without reservation. Consider this list not as a judgment, but as a map. Your strengths become your tools and your weaknesses point to areas for growth. Instead of self-criticism for perceived flaws, inquire how you can foster personal growth in those areas. Self-acceptance is not synonymous with stagnation. It's about empowering yourself to evolve through understanding and compassion. Every part of you plays a role in your journey, and by embracing each aspect, you lay the groundwork for authentic self-improvement. The goal isn't to become someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Continual self-challenge is crucial, but start with small steps. Just as we discussed embracing every aspect of ourselves, there's another equally vital step: challenging yourself. While self-acceptance is pivotal, genuine growth occurs when you venture beyond your comfort zone. Think of it as a muscle that requires both rest and exercise for optimal development. Having recognized your current self, it's now time to explore your potential. Stoicism underscores the importance of continuous self-improvement, with the key being to start small. Monumental leaps can be overwhelming and often result in setbacks, akin to attempting to climb a mountain in one giant step. Instead, approach it one small hike at a time. Epictetus wisely stated, "No great thing is created suddenly." Apply this wisdom by setting small, achievable goals. If aspiring to be more patient, try holding back a quick reply in your next conversation. If aiming for improved fitness, start with a short daily walk rather than attempting a marathon. Here's a practical step you can take today. Identify one small thing you've been avoiding or wanting to improve, and create a plan to address it in the simplest, smallest way. If it's about reading more, start with a page a night. If it involves speaking more confidently, practice with a close friend or in front of a mirror. Celebrate these modest victories, as they may seem small, but serve as stepping stones to greater achievements. Your potential is like a dormant seed awaiting the steady water of effort and the nourishment of persistence to grow into something extraordinary. Remember, every significant journey begins with a small step. And by challenging yourself in manageable pieces, you're not only developing your abilities but also bolstering your confidence. Avoid the trap of comparing yourself to others, especially when scrolling through social media and feeling down because others seem to be doing better. The only fair comparison is with the person you were yesterday. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about recognizing your individual progress and growth on your unique journey. It's about recognizing and appreciating your individual journey and growth. Similar to the discussion about making small, incremental changes, this technique involves measuring those changes. Instead of looking at others and feeling behind, redirect your gaze inward. Consider how you've evolved from yesterday. Perhaps you're a bit more patient, slightly more knowledgeable, or just a little stronger. As Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Apply this wisdom by concentrating on your progress rather than comparing yourself to others' paths. Here's a nightly action you can take. Spend a few minutes reflecting on your day. What did you do better today than yesterday? It could be anything from listening more closely in a conversation to choosing a healthier meal. These aren't merely achievements. They serve as evidence of your ongoing evolution. Document them, whether in a journal or a note on your phone. Over time, this record becomes a powerful reminder of how far you've come, step by small step. By focusing on your own growth rather than comparing yourself with others, you liberate yourself from unrealistic and unhelpful standards. You begin to appreciate your unique journey, recognizing that each day brings you closer to the person you aspire to be. Taking responsibility for yourself initiates a powerful shift. When you fully acknowledge responsibility for your actions, thoughts, and life, it's akin to grabbing the steering wheel of a car that's been aimlessly drifting. While it may be tempting to blame circumstances, other people, or luck for our current position, the truth is that the more we take charge of our responses and decisions, the more we steer our lives in the direction we desire. Shifting focus from comparing ourselves with others to reflecting on our personal progress naturally leads us to the next crucial step: owning our journey. It's about acknowledging, this is my path, and I bear the responsibility for navigating it. Epictetus wisely remarked that we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we always have the power to choose how we respond to them. Embracing this notion empowers you to confront life's challenges with maturity and wisdom. Start by pinpointing areas in your life where you've been assigning blame elsewhere, whether in relationships or personal goals. Now ask yourself, how can I assume more responsibility in these areas? This isn't about being harsh on yourself. It's about recognizing your ability to affect change. For instance, If a work project isn't progressing well, instead of blaming the team, consider what you can do differently to improve the situation. This approach not only fosters personal growth, but also garners respect and trust from those around you. The profound sense of control and self-respect gained by taking responsibility for your life transforms your perspective. Challenges become opportunities for learning and growth. The next technique builds on this concept, delving deeper into the art of living a stoic life of self-discovery. Choose your influences wisely. Every day, whether consciously or not, we are shaped by the people, media, and environment around us, much like the air we breathe, sometimes refreshing, and other times polluted. These influences possess the ability to shape our thoughts, actions, and ultimately our lives. Issues arise when negative or toxic influences deviate us from our true selves or desired paths. It is crucial for our growth and well-being to recognize and carefully choose these influences. As we embrace taking responsibility for our lives, as discussed earlier, part of this empowerment involves selecting who and what we allow to impact us. Seneca wisely advised associating with people likely to enhance you. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive, and inspiring individuals can propel you forward. Similarly, choosing media that uplifts and educates rather than degrades and distracts is vital on your journey of self-improvement. Begin by evaluating your current circle of influence. Are there people consistently draining your energy or lowering your aspirations? It may be time to reassess these relationships. Similarly, consider the media you consume. Does it enrich your mind or clutter it? Actively seek out individuals and resources that align with your values and goals. Whether it's books, podcasts, or conversations, ensure they contribute positively to your growth. In the upcoming technique, we'll explore another Stoic approach that aids in maintaining this focus and living in harmony with your true self. Stay tuned. Elevate others. One of life's most rewarding experiences is contributing to the betterment of others. Often, our focus on personal development overshadows the profound impact we can have on those around us. The true measure of our growth lies not only in how we improve ourselves, but also in how we uplift others. It's about creating a positive ripple effect that extends beyond our individual lives. As we've discussed, focusing on what truly matters includes the relationships we nurture and the influence we have on people. Seneca eloquently stated, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." This involves extending the wisdom and strength we've gained to others. It's more than just self-improvement. It's about community improvement. Begin by being a positive presence in the lives of those around you. It could be as simple as offering a listening ear, sharing insights from your experiences, or encouraging someone facing challenges. Volunteering your time is another meaningful way to make a positive impact. Remember, it's not about grand gestures. Even small acts of support can have a significant impact. By assisting others, we not only enhance their lives, but also reinforce our own growth, finding a deeper sense of fulfillment in the journey of self-discovery and Stoic practice. Keep in mind that your growth serves as a beacon that can light the way for others. Bonus tip: start a daily journaling habit. For those who have accompanied us this far, here's an extra tip. Did you know that Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, essentially maintained a journal? His famous work, Meditations, was never intended for publication. It was his personal reflections, his way of practicing Stoicism every day. This underscores the power of journaling as a tool for self-discovery and personal growth. Each step we've explored, from observing ourselves objectively to making others better, can be deepened through journaling. It's a space where you can engage in a conversation with yourself, ask questions, and reflect on your daily experiences. You don't need fancy notebooks or eloquent words. Just start with your raw and unfiltered thoughts and feelings. As you write, you'll uncover clarity and insights previously hidden in the hustle of daily life. Remember what Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Journaling brings you into the present, allowing you to appreciate your journey, learn from it, and plan your future with intention. Which of the Stoic techniques appeals to you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Today's discussion is a small part of our larger journey of learning. If personal development and self-discovery excite you, signify in the comments by writing, "I'm in search of wisdom." Let's continue to explore and embrace the teachings of Stoic philosophy.